VCW Wrestling begins with the following contest scheduled for one fall, and it is for the VCW Liberty Championship. Introducing first the challenger, from Richmond, Virginia.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is your Director of Operations, Jerry Stephanitsis, here with you. Welcome to Virginia Championship Wrestling, and we're kick-starting tonight with a VCW Liberty Championship match. Myron Malone, the individual who was pinned by our current Liberty champion when he won the title in the Tidings of Destruction Derby, is getting a shot at the gold here tonight.
Introducing his opponent.
And there he is, your current VCW Liberty champion, Commander King. This man walked into the Tidings of Destruction Derby in December with 5 other premier athletes and walked out the new VCW Liberty champion. That is no small feat. And now Commander King commands the respect of the fans of Virginia Championship Wrestling.
Straight from the cereal aisle, weighing in at 38 grams of sugar per serving. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Captain Crunch!
While Myron Malone is mocking Commander King, referring to him as a serial character by the name of Captain Crunch, the Commander taking exception to that. I don't blame him. I don't blame Brandon Metheny joining me now.
I just want to say for the record, when Commander King listens to this, I had nothing to do with that. I did not know that Myron Malone was going to say that. That was out of my control.
I heard you give him the nudge.
I did no such thing. I do not want Commander King coming after me. That is a very, very frightening man.
Bell sounds, we're underway. You have to be a frightening individual to win a championship in Virginia Championship Wrestling, Brandon. That's just the way that it works.
There's no question about that, Jerry. Our champions here are the best in the business, facing the toughest competition out there. And Myron Malone, quite the challenger here for Commander King, and someone who Commander King would do very well to not take lightly. Commander King will give you that big power early. Myron Malone outmaneuvering him here, though. King sends him into the corner and misses that charge. You got to wonder if Malone is maybe in his head after that unauthorized introduction. Unauthorized. I had nothing to do with it.
I don't know. I don't trust you. I don't trust attorneys.
I mean, that's not unreasonable, but in this case, it is the truth. And Myron Malone here looking for some kind of power. Oh, Commander King with throw him over the top rope. Oh, big back elbow there.
You know, you've got to respect the athleticism of both men in this matchup.
Absolutely, but two very different kinds of athletes. Commander King, maybe power for power, pound for pound, the most powerful man in VCW. Myron Malone, incredible athleticism, incredible power.
Where is he
Commander
going?
King showing it here. Don't come over near us.
That was, as you said, incredible strength by Commander King to walk. I mean, he walked the distance of the ramp with Myron Malone.
He walked the plank.
He did. He tried to make Myron Malone walk the plank.
Malone with a great right hand there. Sunday Simple is the way to go. Now catapulting himself back in the ring. Myron Malone in control. This could be it.
Cover, 2 count and no.
Just 2. Almost had a new champion there. Commander King wisely rolling to the outside. Commander King flying solo tonight. Out here to prove that he is as good as he says he is.
Right. Well,
holding that arm.
Looks like he might have injured himself.
Referee Brandon Walker checking potentially a dislocated shoulder, a torn tricep. He's only holding that left arm. Myron Malone showing no mercy.
Oh. And Commander King may have baited Myron Malone in.
I do believe that may have been a ruse. And just that fast, Commander King back in control of this match. Eventually a pin here. 1, 2, just 2. But Commander King fully in control at this point.
Yeah, I mean, he had me fooled for a minute there.
Absolutely.
Metheny. And you know, here's the thing. You have to be fearsome, you have to be respected and intelligent to be a champion in professional wrestling. Oh, and Commander King checks all of those boxes.
Checks all those boxes and then some, rearranging the guts of Myron Malone and then a boot to the side of the head. Commander King going up top, a place we don't see him very often, Jerry. Oh, not so sure-footed.
Oh!
But the big splash just could be it. Rolls him over. 1, 2.
You know, what I understand, Metheny, is that the reason we don't see Big AC and Cassius Cash Carter out here tonight is because Desmond King wanted to make an example out of Myron Malone. People have been saying for months that Commander King needs those two in his corner in order to succeed. He doesn't need them.
I mean, I would say not without justification. They've been huge helps.
Oh!
But, that suplex on the back of his head. Malone may be out deep, stack there, but just 2 on the cover.
You got to give Myron Malone credit for kicking out of that. That would have knocked any normal human being into next week.
Absolutely. You got to wonder if that was just instinct, if he's even aware of his surroundings at this point. Commander King showing he can do it all on his own. Although he should not focus on the referee. He can stay on Myron Malone. Malone can turn things around very fast.
Do you know how hard it is to become a commander?
I don't. I never have, but
it is a difficult title to achieve.
I'm sure. What's looking for Commander King.
Oh!
Vicious back and neck breaker there.
Yeah, emphasis on the break.
And going for an armbar, it appears. Hard to tell from our vantage point.
It's like a triangle choke. He's trying to hyperextend the arm and choke Myron Malone out at the same time with his legs.
Commander King, be very careful here also to not let his shoulders be on the mat. That's 1. If his arm drops 2 more times, this match is over. That's 2. We can have a win by technical knockout here. No, Myron Malone is still in it.
He's hanging on.
Trying to get this crowd behind him, trying to will him to his feet. Commander King hanging on. Myron Malone trying to lift Commander King up. Tremendous strength trying here.
Well, does he have the strength left in him? He does.
Incredible power by the challenger. Both men down here. We're basically back to 0.
My goodness.
It'd be a real shame for this match to get a double count out. So you can get to their feet first, take advantage of this.
What would happen if we had a double knockout here, Metheny? Well, it wouldn't prove anything for anybody.
I certainly think Commander King would retain the title. Both men back to their feet on wobbly legs. Throwing a forearm takes almost as much out of Malone as does Commander King. Both men on jelly legs right now. You can see Malone just sucking wind every time he throws something. Beautiful uppercut by Commander King there. So he wants to finish this off. And a big shot by Malone cuts off King's momentum. Oh! And Myron Malone may be out on his feet in those ropes. Both men just throwing haymakers across the ring, back and forth.
Something's got to give eventually. It might Might be Myron Malone's foot.
Malone going for that super kick again. No luck there.
Oh, he's going to try to finish him off here. King is.
Looking at lifting to failure, but Malone able to counter it. Also, Dragon Sleeper turns it around. Throwing those forearms. Leapfrog. And a beautiful drop kick by Myron Malone. But grabbing his knee, he may have jammed his knee on that. Given how Malone likes to fly, that could be a devastating injury for him.
Maybe he's faking.
I mean, certainly, if he did, he took it from Commander King, who did it earlier this match.
I don't trust Myron Malone. Commander King he's a trustworthy individual.
He faked an injury earlier in the match, Jerry.
I don't recall that.
It was you should go see a doctor then, because it was 5 minutes ago.
Myron Malone,
Myron Malone.
Maybe
also,
I'm wrong. Maybe he is legitimately hurt. I don't know what's happened here.
Referee keeping Commander King back. The referee saying that this is a serious injury. Myron Malone in a bad way here. I mean, this may be a win by surrender functionally. I guess we'll try to get a report on. Oh, super kick! It was all a ruse. It was this could be right here. What a beautiful move! Brilliance!
I told you he's a faker. No, it don't.
And
almost.
Commander King somehow with the wherewithal to kick out after that super kick and moonsault. Incredible scenes here to kick off our first event of 2025.
Didn't I tell you this guy was a deceiver?
If anything, he just took it from Commander King. Myron Malone with the clear upper hand here. Needs one or two more big moves to finish this one off, become the new Liberty champion. Myron Malone had an amazing 2024, but this starts off his 2025 in unprecedented ways.
Looking for the ending here. Oh, wait. Commander King reverses.
Look at lifting to failure
He's
again.
got him up. We've seen that one finish off many opponents. Oh, my goodness. He just clotheslined him out of his boots.
You see the sweat explode off Myron Malone when that clothesline connected. This could be it right here. Oh, no. Commander King is not done yet. Going for the big back senton. Myron Malone moves. Looking for a moonsault. Connects to the moonsault press. One. Commander King turns it over and just with his pure strength lifts Myron Malone up. Oh, this could be a lifting to failure right here. That back is bothering him, but he's got him up and he connects.
That's it. Cover. One. And the Commander King is victorious.
Here's your winner, and still VCW Liberty Champion, Commander King!
Well, in a match where we saw two individuals give it their all, we saw a bit of a game of psychology between the two.
Absolutely an amazing showing by Myron Malone out there trying to outsmart the champion. Comes up just short, but you got to still think there are big things in the future for young Myron Malone. But Commander King, still your Liberty champion, turning back challengers that he held from the outside, doing it all on his own. Who knows what this year will hold for the Liberty champ.